China stopped buying American soybeans and Trump wants to sell them to India. Sounds unbelievable, right? Trump started tariff wars with almost every country, especially China. He thought China wouldn't be able to fight back, but China made a decisive move. It stopped buying American soybeans, not a single grain. For American soybean farmers, it was like the sky fell. Bankruptcy is looming. In 2024, US soybean exports were worth about $24.58 billion. China used to be the biggest buyer. 60% of US soybeans were sold to China. US agriculture is highly industrialized and depends on loans for heavy investment. Farmers face fierce competition and also have to compete with Brazil and Argentina. Costs keep rising year after year, but now the more they plant it, the more they lose. Trump planned to offer over $10 billion in subsidies, but that's nowhere near enough to cover the losses. Farmers don't just want short-term aid, they want markets and a future. And Trump's subsidies could be cancelled anytime. With no other options, Trump turned his eyes to India. And this is where it gets funny. It's like selling combs to old men. First, India doesn't dare open its market. Farmers make up 45% of its labor force and are Modi's main voters. US soybeans cost $300 per ton, while India's domestic soybeans are $450 per ton. If the market opens, prices will crash, and Indian farmers, who are far tougher than American farmers because they have nothing to lose, won't accept that. They will definitely launch a revolution. Second, India is itself an agricultural exporter. The country lacks foreign exchange and relies on grain exports to earn it. Importing US soybeans would be expensive and would hurt local farmers' interests. Third, India's soybean demand is limited. China imports soybeans mainly for oil extraction and animal feed, especially for pigs. But in India, per capita meat consumption is only 4.5 kilograms per year, just 20 times less than the United States level. Indians get most of their protein from dairy, and their livestock eat mostly grass, not soy. So India simply can't fill China's gap. That's why you will know Trump is funny, trying to sell soybeans to India. The real test for the Trump administration is just the beginning. The soybean market is a buyer's market. Brazil and Argentina can adjust production to grab US orders. But for American farmers, switching crops is extremely difficult. They would need new buyers, new sales networks, and new technologies, and new land to grow different crops. Certain crops may only grow on certain lands. Widespread farm bankruptcies could eventually hurt Republican support. For Trump, in a way, he caught the lies himself and now has to scratch his own head. Why was China able to fight back so effectively after the tariff war launched by Trump this year? That's a fascinating story, a 20-year plan, one of the greatest revenge stories of the 21st century. Follow me and I'll tell you that story another time.